So, going a little crazy today. This is a 32-inch curved LED bar from Auxbeam. And this is going on the WRX. So before we start, let's talk specs. It's 32 inches long, it's IP67 water rated with a dust seal, full die-cast profile for extra durability. Power-wise, it's 180 watts or 18,000 lumens. There's 60 pieces of 3-watt high-intensity LED chips. The beam angle is 30 degrees, for the spot beam at least. 60 degrees for the flood beam. Let's see, it's pure white 6000K, which is the temperature, so it's not gonna look yellowish. Yellowish is like 3000K. 6000 is gonna be a little bit more whitish, but not blue. Blue is around 8000K. The dimensions, I did say it's 32 inches long, or 885 millimeters for those of you who like it that way. It's about 120 millimeters tall, which is 4.72 inches, and about 88 millimeters thick, or 3.46 inches thick. So yeah, let's get started and install this thing. And so the plan is to mount the light bar right there in the lower grill. Problem is, if you can see here, it's a little, like a tad bit wide. Let me clean that up. So as you can see, it is a little tad bit wide. So my plan is to shave down or cut a little bit on both sides. And Auxbeam provides you some brackets. They actually provide you 2 sets. One like this, and one like this. I don't think I'm going to be using these. These actually go right here on the side, unless I'm able to mount this on the bottom of the bumper. But I'm actually thinking about using these, because this, you can just drill 2 holes, which will mount right on the inside of this OEM bumper, and it'll hold it in place pretty well, I think. So the first step to doing this would be to remove the bumper. So what I did first, just because I have the light beam here and the bumper's on and it's leveled, I put down some tape and marked off how much I think I would need to take off, and just so I have a rough idea before while I'm shaving it down, so I don't go too much. Oh, old car problems. So I got this car used, and since it's been sitting outside for so long, I managed to snap 3 of the bolts from just taking out the fog lights. So the fog lights have those studs, as you can see, still in the lower left hand and top right corner, which I'm probably gonna have to get out, and I'm gonna figure that out once I get the bumper off. But luckily, one of them came out, so I can head over to Lowe's and pick up a couple more sets of these screws so I can replace them. Alright, I think I removed all the clips that I needed to remove the bumper, so let's try and wiggle this thing off. Oh man, so I cleaned it up a little bit, but geez, this is bad. I think a new crash beam is in order. You can see all the crap that I was like sanding down just kind of fell off. But yeah, rust, it's gonna kill the car. Okay, so now I have the bumper off. I had some time to think about it, and I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna use these brackets. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna drill a hole in the side here of the bumper and mount this from the inside. So this is going to mount to the bottom of the bumper, and then this is going to mount directly to the light bar. Now I'm going to go ahead, take my Dremel, and I'm going to cut away the part to give a little bit of room for the light bar to go into. So always wear eye protection and have fun. Okay, so after a little bit of more cutting, the holes are now inside the bumper, which is going to be easy for the brackets to mount up to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the brackets and drill them onto the bumper so it holds on. And then all we have to worry about is lighting. Sorry, all we have to worry about is wiring. So now the LED bar is mounted. I did add a touch of Loctite just so when I'm driving none of the screws come out, but it is mounted. Okay, bumper is back on. Looks good. Now we just gotta wire this thing up and run it into the car. Okay, so now I am running the harness, so let me show you guys what I did. Auxbeam will provide you with their custom-made harness. It comes with 2 relays and 2 fuses, and that is because they have a daytime running light feature, which I'll show you in a second, and a floodlight feature. So each fuse and each relay goes to one of the functions, and then I guess when you run both of them, they'll both be active. But right now I'm running the remote wire through the firewall into the dash, and I'll get to that in a second. I don't have positive and negative hooked up yet, but right now I am crimping the wires together for power to the floodlight and the daytime running light. So let's take you inside to see how we wired up this remote. So like I said, there's 2 buttons, one for fog, one for daytime running lights. So basically what I did is I used an add a fuse here on the bottom. I believe that is for the AC, and I'm not going to use the AC much, and I haven't really used it before, so I put an add a fuse there to power it. And then I ran the ground wire underneath, tucked it, and I ended up anchoring it right over here in the door frame. So that gives power to the remote. And I don't know if I can get this, I'll try. But if you see there, I'm running it through that little hole in the firewall right behind the clutch pedal. Oh, so those are the daytime running lights. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just the cross here that lights up, and the floodlights are when these are on, the big ones. Let me leave it down here and let me turn on the other ones, which are significantly brighter. So that's where I'll end this video. Thanks to Auxbeam for sending me out such a nice light bar. It actually looks like it's made for the car. Again, this is a 32-inch light bar. I will put all the information to the light bar in the description below so you guys can check those out. But definitely check out their Amazon store. They have a lot more products to offer for various needs, especially like fog lights, headlights, high beams, etc., etc. Check them out. They got all your LED needs. Other than that, I will catch you guys on the next video. See ya. Alright, so we're out here testing at night. Right now what you see are just regular HIDs, 6000K. And then I'm going to show you the daytime running lights and the floodlights. So you'll be able to see the difference between all of them. But right now here is daytime running lights. No, sorry, this is HID.